What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I've got some pretty incredible news on stimulus provisions on a federal level to everybody in the nation coming back to Congress. Now, in addition to that, I've also got some updates for you on 2 new state stimulus checks that have just been approved and are going to be on their way here very soon. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest updates. This is your breaking news, stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, I've been letting you guys know for quite some time, these stimulus provisions, they are coming back as we enter into these midterm elections. And as we just saw the Inflation Reduction Act passed in the Senate, we saw Senator Bernie Sanders make amendment proposals, one of which was for child tax credits, bringing back those monthly recurring payments to parents. Also, we've seen him provide legislation where he's saying we need to bring back that $2,400 annual increase to Social Security benefits distributed in a $200 per month payment to those on SSI. Now, also, we have heard that Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer just got some video footage from the Senate as he has said it's time for us to fight and not stop until we get legislation that's going to pass and approve free childcare. Also, we heard that President Joe Biden in the coming days, sometime in the month of August, we're hearing, is going to be doing an executive action to wipe out $10,000 of student loan debt and addressing the expiring student loan moratorium. So a lot happening coming back. And of course, there's the big one, stimulus checks, the top provision that helped fight poverty during the pandemic that we have heard has over 80% support in the nation from people saying, yeah, another stimulus check could help out quite a bit. Now, we will see, because right now in Congress, there are proposals on the table for gas stimulus checks, inflation stimulus checks, and even recession stimulus checks, which economists are saying are going to be needed in the next recession, which many are saying was happening right now, but the White House has said it is not official and they disagree that we are not in a recession just quite yet. Now, we will see. I will keep you up to date, but you guys, we're hearing all of this is coming back. And as I mentioned, Democrats, we're hearing in Congress, are going to be pushing for this here very aggressively right now as we enter into these midterm elections, as they're going to want to show the American people that they're getting things done for them and that they're going to have a lot of wins and that you're going to want to have them in power. Now, let me know your thoughts, because we've heard the opposite. We've heard that due to the fact that it's taken them so long to get these things done, they have all these promises that are unfulfilled, that there's actually going to be a red wave, they're saying, coming of Republicans taking over the House and the Senate. And we've heard Republicans say that when they take over, that there's going to be child tax credits and provisions and things passing to help out the American people. So we will see, you guys, but that's happening on a federal level. I'm going to share with you the video footage, keep you up to date every step of the way. And as I mentioned, also, states, they're getting tired of waiting as well. They've got surplus of billions, literally billions of dollars that's going out, and 2 just passed new checks that are going to be coming out here very soon. Now, if you want to stay up to date on all of that, because as you know, I'm not just keeping you up to date on federal provisions, but state, city, and county as well. I am releasing a comprehensive list of all the checks across the nation. You can't find this anywhere else because I'm assembling it, haven't seen anything like it, you guys, and I hope that it's a blessing to you because we're hearing there's tons of checks across the nation. I'm approaching 100 different programs right now, and in many cases, though, people don't know about these. They're only available for a limited amount of time. You got to be eligible, you got to apply, you got to know where to go, you got to do sometimes hours of research to figure this stuff out, and you guys, I'm going to put it all in one easy place for you. It's a shame that our politicians and Congress and all these different places have not made it simpler for people that need help right now. I'm going to put it all into one place for you guys. And if you want access to this, go to www.reliefroadmap.com. Don't keep it a secret. Let people know. Put in their emails, put in your emails so that way you can get access. And you guys, this is taking me quite a lot of time. I know it's pretty nuts what's involved here, but my goal is to have this ready for you, so this is going to add you to the wait list. Have it all ready for you. August 22nd is the deadline. I want to have the website, the list, everything all set. So add your name to the list now if you have not already. And also, I'm going to get you up to date on 2 new ones coming out right now. So that way you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive into the video footage and these stimulus checks just coming out. Now, before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything, just very quickly, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton if you appreciate the content. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is very quickly hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram. Instagram at SteveRam3, and consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, where you can learn about growing wealth and personal finance. I know there's a lot going on with our economy right now. There's 41-year high inflation. We're hearing about a recession, a potential housing market crash, and I hope that channel is a blessing to help you navigate and improve your financial situation for yourself and your family, and we can make it through these difficult times. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive in and let's start off with the video footage of what Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer had to say in the Senate this weekend as they passed the Inflation Reduction Act, that reconciliation bill, and he's saying they're not going to stop fighting for free childcare. They're going to get it done, and we're going to see what other provisions get done as well. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Of the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee for her positive words on this bill and her reminder to all of us that our work is not done, and particularly for her work on one of the most urgent issues facing American families, child care. I don't know of a single member of this Senate, Democrat or Republican, who's done more to push the issue of child care and get it done than the senior senator from the great state of Washington, and I thank her for that. I want to thank my colleagues, Senator Kaine and Senator Blumenthal, who have also been such strong leaders on this issue. And I am here to say that what they are saying, Senator Murray, Senator Blumenthal, Senator Kaine, is right. We need to do something in this country to lower child care costs and increase its availability. And I pledge to my colleagues and to the American people that I will keep working with Senator Murray until we get something done to increase access to high-quality child care for working families. We all know today families pay more for child care than at any point in American history. Amazingly, sometimes families have to pay more for child care than they would pay for a mortgage. It's out of reach. And some people forget how the world has changed. When I was a kid, my dad had this little junkie exterminating business. My mom was what was then called a housewife. I got home from school every day at 3 o'clock, and there was Mom with milk and cookies, asking me what homework I had. Oh, I don't have any homework, Mom. And told me what time I had to come back home from going out and playing in the schoolyard for dinner. That doesn't happen anymore. The vast majority of families in America are either single parent or two parents both. The percentage that have two parents, only one working, is minimal. So child care is now a necessity. It's a necessity for families. The anguish people go through to try and find child care. And then when it's not available or something happens, and what are they going to do? They're both working and scrambling. Who's going to watch the kids? It's agony. It's not this kind of agony that comes, God forbid, once in a lifetime when you get a serious illness, but it's real agony and anxiety. We have to do something. And there's another reason we have to do something: our economy. You read all of the economic experts. We're short of labor. We're short of labor. You go to any business, small, medium, big, they're short of labor. Probably the number one or number two reason in the whole country we're short of labor is we don't have adequate child care. Moms or dads don't want to go to work because they don't know who's going to take care of the kids. Moms or dads stay home or retire or whatever. So our economy desperately needs this. When parents can't enter the workforce, particularly women, our country suffers as an economy, and productivity is greatly diminished. Of course, we need other issues to deal with in this economy as well that are related. Home and community-based services. People need a roof over their heads. We need to support families through paid leave. We made sure that every child in this country has a chance to grow and reach their potential, not in poverty. All of these issues are important. Childcare is so important, so important. So, I want to first thank again Senator Murray for her words. I want to thank my colleagues, two of our leaders on this issue, Senators Kaine and Blumenthal, are here today. And we want to pledge to the American people we are going to keep working until we get something done in childcare. And we will keep fighting for all these issues to expand opportunity for all Americans. It is so, so vital to the future of our country and to the well-being of families across the nation. I yield the floor.
So there you have it, you guys. That was Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer in the Senate while passing the Inflation Reduction Act, and he said they're not going to stop fighting and until they can provide free childcare on a federal level to everybody in the nation, saying it's needed. And he said there's a lot more to be done, which I think a lot of people would agree with, because we've actually heard the Biden administration has done a lot in their time. They're saying he's done as much, if not more, than many administrations. However, there's also a ton of unfulfilled promises, and that's leaving the American people feeling like, hey, you guys aren't getting it done. Now, we will see if they fulfill these promises. As we're hearing, a lot of these are coming back right now, right before these midterm elections. Now, in addition to that, like I said, stimulus checks, we're going to see if those come back, but states are starting to pass their own checks while we're waiting for those federal level provisions. And take a look, you guys. Here's one of the latest, link in the description below. Now, we had heard just a couple days ago, Indiana House passes spending inflation relief. They had wanted to do $225 tax refunds. Well, here's what actually passed. Indiana governor signs the bill to give taxpayers $200 refunds aimed at providing inflation relief. And so this got cut down to $200. It has passed through. It is going to be coming your way. And that is in addition to the previous $125 tax rebate. So you're going to get a second check in the state of Indiana. Now, this has not gotten a whole lot of acknowledgement, and that is due to the fact that, take a look at this, Indiana House passes the abortion bill, companion with $200 tax refunds to taxpayers. So both of these went through, but the abortion bill has been getting a whole lot more attention. Take a look, you guys, link in the description below. It says the Indiana House on Friday passed two bills, one which outlaws nearly all abortions and the other which provides $200 refunds to taxpayers while also earmarking $75 million for social services programs for women and children because of the abortion ban. Now, Senate Bill 1 had to do with abortion. Senate Bill 2 is the one that is for the checks. It says Senate Bill 2 was sent back to the state Senate, which concurred with changes made by the House and has been sent to Holcomb's desk to be signed. Holcomb had initially proposed $225 payments to Hoosiers as a part of the plan to provide inflation relief. And he said, I am extremely pleased to see that the House advanced Senate Bill 2 that includes returning $1 billion back to Hoosier taxpayers in the form of automatic tax refunds. So that is done with $1 billion with a B, and everybody in the state's going to get $200. Now, you guys, I've let you know that that's not just the case for that state, that we see this in California, Georgia, Florida, Texas, New York. There are tons and tons of leftover surplus excess funds from state budgets, leftover money from the American Rescue Plan, and they're sending out checks. They've got so much money in many cases, they don't know what to do with it. So they're sending out provisions and sending out more funding to different things. And here's another one that came out, you guys. Link in the description below. Georgia teachers get $125 more for supplies from federal aid, and this is amongst many other stimulus check provisions that's going on in the state of Georgia. And it says Georgia Governor Brian Kemp is using federal pandemic relief money to give teachers another $125 to buy school supplies months after issuing similar stipends. Kemp, a Republican running for re-election, made the announcement Friday at Ola High School in Henry County before teachers preparing for school to start next week. He said he learned firsthand how much teachers can spend buying supplies, learning aids, and decorations for their classrooms when his daughter started teaching first grade last year in Oconee County. So there you have it, you guys. Even more stimulus checks going out in the state of Georgia. And as I mentioned, these are coming up all the time. And as these pop up, I'll be sure to let you know and keep you up to date here on the channel. But you guys, that is the latest. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget to take a quick second, smash the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date on stimulus checks, on federal, state, county levels, what's happening in Congress, stimulus packages, all this legislation, everything going on, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is very quickly hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth, personal finance, and also, if you want access to the one-of-a-kind comprehensive list of all checks on all levels, states, cities, counties, all you got to do is go to www.reliefroadmap.com, put in your email, get added to the waitlist. Going to be releasing that here very soon, so you know about everything and don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.